Hey guys, it's Logan again from Apotheosis. Today we're ranked 835th in the world right now. We're using this OP Dragon Army that's really nice and really strong. It has a skeleton spell that allows you to get invis bases, and it has the king with the snake bracelet. Now if you want to use this in hard mode, don't use the skeleton spell. Just don't even worry about it. It's mainly just for invis base in normal mode. Unless you get an invis base in hard mode, then I mean you could. So in ladder and for the worlds, this is going to be a very strong army that you can use that allow you to get 3 stars and if worse, a high percentage 2 stars consistently. Now it does take a little bit to learn, but once you do learn it, you're gonna be set. You want to have pretty much exact same. If you're gonna use it for hard mode, you want to have the Spirit Fox with the haste vial, the King with the Snake Bracelet as well. You want to have the Warden with the Sneezy. I mean, you could use the Owl, but the Sneezy just comes in clutch so many times. And the Minion Prince with the Dark Orb and the Henchman Puppet, as well as the Furnaces in the Clan Castle. Now you can swap out the Furnaces in the Clan Castle for Super Minions. Those will work out really good too. And if you can't get Inferno Towers in the core and multi Infernos, then Super Minions are going to be a safer option for hard mode. Most of the time, you should be able to, but the furnaces can just give you so much more value. So it's kind of just give and take. Now you don't need this furnace in your army as well. You could use a Yeti. You could use more rocket loons. You could use more balloons or another just dragon. It truly is just your preference on what you want to use. It can be very flexible. This is one of those top Chinese team armies that honestly, there's a reason one of the top teams, all these Chinese teams are using it because it's just so strong. So yeah, I'll show an example how to use it in hard mode and then get into the legend attacks. So hope you guys enjoy. So when you're looking at a base in hard mode, this dragon army, your big priorities, because you have the furnaces and the clan castle, is gonna be getting down 2 multi-inferno towers if possible. As well as if you can get the core of base down, like imagine you take out all of this, the base is just gutted. Because you're gonna send your king siege bricks on one side of the funnel, you're gonna make a U shape. And then you'll send your dragons on the other side of that U, and they kinda just converge at the end, all together at the back end of the U. So you can play either risky or you can play safe. You play safe, there's a chance where, you just might not get that 3 star, but you probably get at least a 90% pretty easily. If you want to play safe, you come into the town hall side. You just come into the town hall side and then try to keep your RC to path into this core. But usually, if you can, try to avoid ricochet cannons in your path because they have 61,000 HP, and that 61,000 HP is just gonna be unnecessary. So like imagine a ricochet cannon here, and here. This will not be a good side to come in from, just in general, because that'd be too much HP to get into this town hall. As well as Expos also have quite a bit of HP as well, almost 5,000. So everything kind of adds up in your path to try and get into the core. So you're looking, you can play risky, you can come in from like this way, and you can push in some here, some rock loons, take this out. You push into here, get into this inferno, probably path into either this inferno or this fire splitter, and then into that monolith. You can get 2 of those. Maybe even get the other inferno. You come in from that way. That way, be risky. And that would be able to set you up to see your king siege breaks to the town hall direction, dragons around this way. That will set you up very nicely, but it'd be pretty risky. And that so you want to play safe. You're thinking how do you get into this town hall. Usually you don't come in just like straight angle. Like 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna come in right through here. And you want to avoid the Giga Bomb if possible. Just because the fact that that Giga Bomb, that thing's gonna hit. What it does 1,300 damage, and it'll hit everything. It'll push you back too. Combined with the Town Hall, it'll have that Town Hall poison on you. It's just gonna just add up quickly. Especially because everything's so clumped. So you focus mainly on the RC charge. If your RC charge goes right, you're most likely going to have a very nice attack. If it goes wrong, you know it's went wrong, your RC died early, or just like you didn't get any value. The attack can be pretty dicey in hard mode at least. Because hard mode is hard. So say you send an RC in from here, you like drop her here, then she'll path here to this air defense and then the wizard tower, and then she'll pull back in. You have the earthquake. Now the best spot for the earthquake is always going to be the town hall. Every single time if you go into the town hall, that's the best spot. Just because the town hall has 10,400 HP. The earthquake does 29% damage. So there's no other building that's going to be better valued than the town hall and the earthquake. But you try to get as much high DPS things in. Say you want her to pull in this way, here, and you invis over here, or she pulls in over here, depending on how close she is. You can earthquake into this monolith, then she'll push into here, and then path into that model. If you just make sure you have her pathing correct. If you think the pathing's good, but you're just not sure, invis over the closest building that you think she might path to get her to go where you want. That is very, very important. Now for your Inferno Dragons, when you do place your dragons, those Inferno Dragons are going to be there to help make the funnel. You just put them on the side to push your dragons into where you want them to go. That's pretty easy. And for the furnace, I send it on the opposite side where I send my dragons. Say I send my dragons right here, just for simplicity's sake, like in this corner. I'll choose I'll check an archer for a troll test. So in this case, I wouldn't just because there's nothing in the edge of the map. I'd put a furnace in that corner, and that will help clean up that side of the base. But other than that, that's kind of about it, I would believe. Let's try again into this attack. Yeah, that looks about right. So, because it's hard mode, I have the 12 invis. In Legends, I put a skeleton spell instead of that 12th invis, only have 11 invis, just because there's invis bases, and that truly can come in clutch. It truly, truly can. Alright, so we're gonna send our RC from here. You gotta look at where you drop your RC as well. Like, you want her to be able to path in to where you want her to go. Like, we want her to zigzag here and zigzag. You always want to come in from like a side, not from over here, because then you have to get through all of that. So yeah, we're gonna zigzag her here. Alright, and then 257, you want to double cycle almost every single time. 57, 53, and now we just let her walk. We want to drop the invis of where she's going as well. Because you don't want the tunnel poison to hit this fox. So 7, we'll drop that again. And then 3, we're going to drop another. We're going to earthquake that monolith and the town hall to help out. Then we're going to do 7. I'm pretty sure she's going to path left because look how close that is. Yeah, then 3, she'll get onto this fire spitter. And then the closest thing is going to be this monolith. So we'll do 7 towards there. Alright, and then we'll do 3 over the monolith, just to push her into here, because you have that aura for there. And I like to save the haste for quite a while. Now I'll do 7. Alright, she has there. Well, invis here. I'm going to do 3, and then haste. Push her into this inferno. Perfect. Alright, then we'll do 7 here. She'll take out that inferno tower. Then I'll send my king and my siege bricks on the thin side. This is the thin side. So king and siege bricks, also a Valkyrie to help with those ice golems. So almost always you put the Valkyrie there. I'll send my dragons over here. I kind of spread them just slightly. And then I'm going to use my Inferno Dragons to help funnel. I'm not going to drop them all the way over there because that multi-arch tower is going to do some big damage to them. So I'm just going to wait. And you kind of just wait. I see some furnaces coming. I see some damage here. I'm going to send the loons pop the warden ability. Alright. And I check for a troll test, so there's none. And I send my furnace. My king's just chilling over there. We hit Trainer Trap. We're going to keep pushing through. I send another Inferno Dragon help make the funnel. I also use a baby dragon there to take out the archer towers. That thing's kind of hurting our Inferno Dragon, isn't it? We don't want any of that. We're also looking for the mini prince ability because this is a big area DPS. Alright, we'll pop the mini prince ability through all of that. And you can send 4 Rockaloons onto a wizard tower to take it out and the next building that's going to come to. We'll pop his king ability just because he's in that core of that base. And you know what? If he ever goes into the base, pop his ability inside the core. You can pop it early. But he goes around the base, you want that ability on the out to save for late as possible. Because he did walk in here, we did do that. Now we look for the cleanup. And the furnaces, because we took out all the multi-infernos, are just free to get some great value. Although the heroes and Ricochet Cannon combo can definitely kind of hurt your furnaces like that, it's never, never close if you have the dragons coming from the other side. And this furnace up top did help make that funnel, helped with time quite a bit. It took out, what, like 5 buildings up here? I mean, 18 housing space taking out 5 buildings help with time. It's pretty nice. I'll send these minions on this Ricochet Cannon. I'll use archers to distract. This is why I've been doing quite a bit lately. I've been using archers to distract for the Ricochet Cannon for the furnace. It's a small little thing at the end that's going to allow you to finish up the base. And honestly, I didn't even think this was going to be this overkill. This is pretty overkill. I'll be honest, I was tagging this base earlier. I was tagging from the risky way, and that risky way, I was kind of messing it up quite a bit. But today, I mean, right now I just tried it from the safe way. You know what? The safe way works. Play safe, and it would have been at least like a 90%, even if I didn't get that back in. Say I ran out of time or something. So play safe if you're trying to do this in ladder. I'll say that. All right, this space, town hall up here. To get into this core, I have to get to a double Rex can and the king. I think I think we just play super safe, go into this Town Hall with RC, right? Let her path into the Infernals in that core. It's a lot thinner on HP up here, especially since we get an Earthquake. So I'm gonna do 7 up here. My Earthquake after I press 3, because that seems to be the best time, right? Because I have time to do everything. I can Earthquake there. Alright, and then I can do 7. That'll push me in. Alright, and then I can do 3. I want to be pushed in with it at the same time. Okay, we luckily weren't in the Town Hall poison range. 7. Alright, we're making it. We're making it. And then 3. And I'm gonna risk. Try to get into this core. Alright. 7. Bring me into these infernos. Yes, thank you, thank you. There we go. I mean, there's a whole bunch of invis, but you know what? Are we in the inferno? Yes, we are. Alright, so King Siege breaks up this way. Headhunters, there's a furnace in there. So there goes the poison spell. Dragons can come on through. Some rock balloons take out that air defense. Just let everything collapse. Valkyrie for the ice golems. And we'll just let these dragons come on through. Just come on through ever so slowly, ever so slightly. They're definitely getting hit a little bit though. So I want to pop this warn ability probably here. Just heal everything back up. Just keep it all mint. Alright, we'll pop this furnace back here. We'll send this over here using Inferno Dragon helming the funnel. Alright, this core is not looking very core-like, is it now? Is it? We get through this multi-inferno and we'll drop this skeleton spell back here for the monolith. Alright, that's nice. Once you got 3 multi-arch towers and a monolith up, we'll just pop this minion principality to that monolith as well. That'll help out. And this top side over here is nice. Also, it was air trap triggered by a booger, and that wasn't a booger. Never mind, that was a dragon. That was a full-blown dragon triggered like that. Alright, what can we do here? Honestly, send these rock loons in for the monolith. It's going to take a little bit, right? But they're going to go in there. The snakes and the furnaces go really nice combo right there. I love when they get together like that, just because the fact that the snakes tank for the furnace mites, the fire mites, so they get all that value that you want. They get all of it, all of it. And we got the minions coming in the back for cleanup. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. King ability will just pop it. You can pop it when there's 92% left on the base, because that's when it's going to hit all the 8 buildings left the map. You'll hit every single one if you pop the spiky ball, which is perfect. Very perfect. And that was easy. Alright, double poison. We want to get the multi-infernos. What's this guy's name? It's just a big little C and not space. So typically on these, that's going to be tricky to send RC directly into this one. So I think we had to come in from this way, push in over here, get into this monolith and that multi, and then maybe the other multi. Because this is triple ricochet trying to get through. We're not going to get through that. That's too much HP. Too much HP on the buildings. So 256. I'm going to drop us invis because we're outside all by ourselves here. The RC's just chilling. She's going to be chilling for a second. Okay, there we go. Alright, and 47, I'm going to drop this invis. Alright, and an invis push in. Really, how is she still going to this wizard tower? No! We're going to have to use a whole bunch of invis here to redirect. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. And we'll invis again. Alright, see? It worked out. It worked out. We'll earthquake all of this, and then invis again. We want her to go in towards these CC troops. What she just might do. Maybe. We'll pop the haste. I don't think she's going to. Nope. She's definitely not. But we'll get the second Inferno, which is all we need. Invis again. Drop a poison as well. Are we even gonna get the second Inferno? No, we're not. Nope. Okay, that's fine. King Siege Rick's back this way is perfect, because dragons go through these 2 Infernos. Dragon there, and then send the rest down there. So that's gonna work out for us. And we have Skeleton Spell for that Monolith too. Very nice. This is looking up and up for us. This definitely looks like some up and up. Alright, and we'll pop his Warn ability. We'll drop these loons and pop it. So his loon's going to be invincible. We'll have a skeleton spell for this monolith later. But not yet. This king, I mean, he's just going to get wrecked. We'll just pop his ability, just hit some stuff. Because he's just going to get wrecked by that multi-gear cannon and that town hall combo. Yeah, not much. Not much you can do there. We'll drop this furnace up top. Rock loons for this air defense. Minion principality to that monolith as well. And we'll get that town hall. And we can drop that skeleton spell on that monolith now. Nice. That'll help out for sure, for sure. These furnace is going to come in and clutch up. Me and Prince going to take out this monolith. Actually, the skeletons got hit by the town hall poison. No, I didn't realize it was in range. I did not. This furnace, can it help with this? We'll distract this multi-gear cannon with an archer. Nope, that didn't work. It's fine though. I mean, this base is overkilled. It's overkilled. We didn't get the second inferno, but we didn't need it because his furnaces were free on this side. So we got those infernos down with the dragons. Main Prince gonna head in for this town hall, help take that out. We'll drop all of these. Archer's minion Valkyrie help distract. Cause that thing's low. Yeah, it's literally one shot the whole time. It was literally just one shot there the entire time. Come on now. Literally just one shot. I was trying to get the whole time. I could just drop a Valkyrie, I would have got it. I knew it was low. I didn't realize it was that low, that low. Alright, not too bad. Alright, ring base. Where's the multi-infernos? Up top. Now this is definitely gonna be baited up here. But if I can get into this multi here, we can maybe get the town hall. I think we have to. That's the plan. We'll do 7 go over. Alright, go over. And then we'll do 3, but we're not gonna go over because we want to get into this multi, because it could be a Tesla tries pulls us out again. Which I don't want to be dealing with all that. 7. Alright. And then really? Okay, that's fine. That's definitely fine. We'll be okay. I was looking for an earthquake for a second, but I'm not going to. Actually, I will. And then I'll do 3. Try to stay away from that Tesla. So we're gonna just get one multi. We're gonna get this other multi. That's fine. Either we're getting a town hall or multi. I think we're getting this multi inferno. 3. And she can pull up, and then she'll pull down. So I'll pop the haste. All right, get this multi inferno. All right, 7. So our king's gonna be free around this way. All right, down goes the multi inferno, and our dragons come through this way. Take out the minion prince and that CC and the other multi inferno. Perfect. And we'll do 6 here. All right, and we'll do a little bit, get a little bit right there, right? Then the dragons just come up right up top. Now we're gonna make sure to make the funnel with the inferno dragons. Make a very nice funnel for us. We'll send these 2 loons in here as well, just cause. We'll drop poison for the furnace and pop the warden ability. Heal everything back on up through there. Heal, heal, heal. The poison spell for this monolith in the bottom will go hard. It'll go hard, hard. Because we're not going to lure the CC with any ground troops. I'll drop my Valkyrie with the king. We're not going to have, like, you know, the, what's it called? Oh, the Giga Bomb with all the dragons is unfortunate. We're not going to have Ice Golems in there, so it'll work out that way. Rock Loons for the air defense. Not quite making it. They'll get this air defense in a second. Maybe. We'll get it in a second. Minion Prince ability through there. Yeah, they'll get it there. There they go. There goes the air defense. The dragons help take out this multi-inferno. The king's just chilling down here in the bottom of his snakes. He's just doing his own thing. The town hall is going to be down by furnaces. Minion Prince takes out the multi. And then we'll have a skeleton spell back here for this single. I mean, the monolith. I'll keep this king alive. And I also help for these furnaces get more value as well. Easy peasy. And we draw some minions back here. Some archers to help clean up. And we're just going to swag this king ability, honestly. Yeah, let's just swag it. You know, we might as well. You might as well. We'll just let all the snakes and furnace mites and archers and everything. Everything's so small and itty bitty. Just overwhelm the rest of this base. Honestly, it's just overwhelm, overwhelm. Yeah, he's got the 3 furnaces up top. Yeah. Everything's small, just doing it. All the little small things. Nice. Alright. Multi-infernos. There's only 2 multis. So we want to get one with our RC and the other with our dragons. There's 2 multi-arch towers over here. So I kind of want to come in from this right-hand side. Because maybe we'll path up, or we'll probably path into his town hall. We're definitely going to path into his town hall. I'm going to do 7 here. Look at the aura on this air defense. And we're just going to kind of chill here for a second. I'm going to do 3. Yeah, we'll just get some aura value for a second. Do that multi-arch tower. 7. Alright, RC, come on. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. We're just pushing on through. We're making our way downtown. That's what we're doing. Alright, 7. Not quite the air defense yet, but it's okay. Then 3. Alright, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Earthquake. 7. Invis. Invis. Push. Where are we pushing? Monolith? I thought we'd get the town hall, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna get the town hall. That was my plan there. Balloons? Balloons? What are you talking about balloons in there for? What do you mean's going on there? What in the world? Alright, dragons up here. There's a whole Giga Bomb here. We're just gonna trigger it. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with that. All right, we'll just keep popping on here. Pop the Warden ability. I don't want to deal with a whole Giga Bomb like that. All right, Minion Prince ability to that Town Hall. We'll have a Skeleton spell for his multi-gear and that Minion Prince combo. Take out this air defense. Take out this air defense. Minions back to the back. All right, and the King, he's just chilling there because that Skeleton spell is doing so much crazy value on the multi-gear cannon. Actually, the Furnace is going to help out in this core. The Dragon's up top. Yeah, this base. I don't know what this guy was doing. Why does he have balloons in his clan castle? 3 ice golems and 2 balloons. Like, what in the world? I mean, made this base super easy. Got the furnaces coming through, so you got the king ability, minion prince up. And we're just gonna overwhelm it with so many dragons still alive. Although I definitely wanted that town hall with the RC. I'm just gonna be honest. I thought when I popped that haste, that was the next closest target for her. I'm just gonna be honest for a second. It was not. And we're just gonna swag this king ability as well. Easy peasy. It was almost a max base too, surprising. 746k. I thought it was like a little bit rushed, but no, it's just a strange base. I don't even know. Alright. Multi Inferno's here. So how can I get into 2 multis? Honestly, I think I just want to get into this town hall compartment, then try path in to this multis from the sweepers. I think that's the easiest path to resistance. The least path to least resistance, that's how you say it. I gotta make sure I speak right. Alright. And then we'll do 3 here. Is that Fox in there? Barely. I almost messed up the invis, not gonna lie. Alright, and then 7. Let the aura help on the out over there. Alright, multi-gear cannon, perfect. I want her to pull left. Pull left, now go in. Alright, perfect, perfect. We'll earthquake that as well. Just try to get that aura value over there, 3. We don't want her to go that way though. And we'll pop the haste. Pull into the multi-infernos. She did. Okay, perfect. Alright, now pull back to the other. Alright, perfect. I love when the plan goes to into fruition like that. The execution works out. Alright, well she's gonna die, but you know what? We did it. We did it. We dropped the King Siege Bricks up there, a Valkyrie, and then we drop a poison on the furnace, and our dragons come in behind on the other side. Easy peasy. We make the funnel. Can we take out the air defense? Looks like it. Alright, perfect. And we use Baby Dragon to help make that funnel too. I love when it works out like that. I love it. I love it. Furnace on the opposite side of the dragons. Just some cleanup troops down here. Warden ability, just because we're getting hit by a bunch of air traps. And you know what? I think we just triggered 4 air traps, or 5. 5 of them. The boogers taking out red air mines. The boogers. You gotta love when a booger does it like that. You gotta love a booger. Okay, that sounds bad. But you really do. You gotta love a booger. Boogers are just the unsung heroes of this. They really are. You don't look at them too much, but when you do look at that booger, you know that booger's doing something. Like it just triggered like 4 red air mines for me. The unsung heroes, the booger. Alright, I'll clean it back through here. Everything's just gonna kind of fly through the rest of the base. Easy peasy. We still got 4 furnaces up. We got the minion prince, 2 inferno dragons. What, like 7 dragons out of the 11 I dropped? Yeah, this base is gone. Yeah. And then boogers, the booger's gonna come help too. I mean, look, it's going off by itself to wander to help take out this scatter with the furnaces. The boogers, they do some. They definitely do some. You gotta love the boogers. They're very nice. Alright. Multi Inferno's up top. So we want to get these multis down. Then we should be set. So I think we'll just go into the middle multi and then we'll pull into one of the others. And we'll pull into like multi arch tower, or we might even pull into the monolith. We'll see. I'm all good with whatever she does. Whatever she does, I'm good with. Then 4, drop us invis, because she's moving up like that. Alright, then she'll keep walking. She'll keep doing her thing. Alright, 7. I think she's gonna pull. I'm not sure which way she's gonna pull yet, actually. Right? Okay, she's pulling right. That's fine. Take that poison hour on the back end of her aura. Alright, 7. We'll earthquake this, and then we'll do 3. I didn't earthquake. That was a skeleton spell. No. Skeleton spell. No. I'll pop the haste. Alright. 3. Take out that multi-arch tower. Alright, we'll keep pulling. Keep pulling. 7. Alright. And then 3. Alright, so King Siege Bricks is free on this side, and the dragons take out this other multi-inferno. I thought I dropped the earthquake. No, I dropped the skeleton spell. That's tough. We're not gonna have all these dragons in this ability. We're gonna pop it. That's unfortunate. We kind of just killed 3 dragons there, I think. We kind of did. All because I was still extracting that skeleton spell. I really was. Alright, if I had that skeleton spell here, it'd be clutch. Or back there, that'd be clutch clutch. Main principality through there. Alright, furnace on this back end. Poison for this furnace. We'll take out that town hall. Now, what about these? I think I've attacked this base before. In hard mode. Yeah, I think I had 3 stars base in hard mode yesterday. I think so. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. So I want to distract back here. Distract that multi-gear cannon. Try to take it out with the rocket loons. Does it? Perfect. Okay, now we're chilling. All right, we don't even need a skeleton spell. We'll just do that. We'll just do that. I'll pop this king ability just because I'll help him take out some of these back end air damage. And there we go. We'll just take it out. Not quite as smooth as it usually would be, right? Because, I was kind of scattered because of that skeleton spell misplay. But you know what? It's still going to 3-star. It's still going to 3-star. No problem. Alright, multis here. This one. There's 2 Ricochet cannons there. I don't really want to go into that. So I'm going to come into this side because there's multi-arch towers and a multi-inferno and the town hall. And we might be able to pull into here, into this core. We probably don't have enough invis to get this multi-inferno, but we can try. As long as we get the multi-inferno in this town hall over here, I think we'll be fine. Do 7. Alright. And then we'll do 3. She's going to pull one way, left or right. She's pulling left. Okay, 7. Alright, and then 3. Haste. Okay, now she's on this town hall. She's making her way. 7. Invis to push. Alright, we're making her in. We're making her go in. She's doing her thing, eventually. Alright, 7. She'll get that multi-gear cannon, I think. I want her to pull down, but she might not, because she's in that poison spell. She might not get that multi-gear. Alright, we'll try. We'll do 6 here, though. Alright, that multi-gear, I think it's going to go down. Then we drop the king and siege bricks on the thinned outside. Alright, and then our dragons just come up from here. Alright, Minion Prince will drop them on the outside. Poison for the furnace. Valkyrie as well. World Champion's still alive somehow, by the way. She's still alive out there. She's just doing her thing. We'll drop this Warden ability. Just heal things back up. She was helping take out the CC troops for a second. We'll drop a furnace down here. We'll send some loons to this archer tower. 1 rocket loon. Alright, we're still chilling. We're definitely still chilling here. This Minion Prince ability, right through this double multi-inferno and monolith combo, yeah, that's clutch. That's clutch clutch. We can send these rock loons for this wizard tower and then that air defense. And we can skeleton spell this, what is it, monolith? Yeah, monolith. I had to figure out what the thing was called again. What it even was. Oh, look, these boogers. The boogers, the unsung heroes once again. Out there taking out some air traps. The boogers. The unsung heroes. Literally. Minions, archers. Got the king ability still chilling on through here as well. Which we'll pop in a second. We'll pop it right there. Hit every single building left because 90% of the base. Easy peasy. I mean, he has to get through that king first. But the snakes are coming out. The snakes are coming out. Dragons coming through. Furnaces coming on through. And nice. Easy, easy, easy. Easy 3-star. I don't even know how that RC lived for so long. Like, she survived all the way. She ran all the way back. I think she was chasing a fire mine or something. Something like that. Alright. Multi-Inferno's here. This is the same base as earlier. I think so. Alright, let's attack it by going into the same baited side. Where we're going to come in from this top way. Get to that multi-arch tower. And then get into the multi-inferno. We'll do 7. Pull into this air defense. No, okay. We're coming in differently. We're coming in differently. That's okay. I just kind of want to attack it differently too, I guess. I mean, that might be cope now, but you know what? We are. It might be cope. But we're doing it. We're doing it. 7. Why is this side baited? Why is there a tornado trap up here? I actually don't understand that. Who's gonna attack that side? I actually don't understand that bait. Alright, we'll earthquake through here. Alright, 3. And then invis. Then pop the haste. To get Town Hall, 7. She gonna left or right? Left, okay. 4. That help out over there. She's gonna invis one more time, hopefully. Yeah, she will, okay. King Siege Bricks on that side. And we'll go through this side with the Warden ability. That'll work out. We'll drop a Poison Spell and a Valkyrie. We'll make the funnel, some Rocket Loons, Inferno Dragons, pop the Warden ability. Alright, perfect. Baby Dragon down there. Oh, you're gonna drop the Furnace back this way. Alright, and the Skeleton Spell will be great on that Monolith once we get over there. We didn't get the Warden ability to Good Bomb. Okay, that's fine though. That's definitely fine. Everything's just gonna collapse nicely over here. It really is. Some Rocket Loons. I try in the air defense. I try. And well, you know what I get? I don't get any of that. I don't get any of that. The Skeleton Spell coming on through. Minion Prince ability as well. I probably could have popped it a little bit sooner, but it's not going to make a difference. This normal mode, it's pretty hard to fail this army in normal mode. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest with you. I feel like it's hard to fail this army in normal mode. If you can get a good RC charge, you can just do whatever else on the rest. It feels like. And the furnace is taking out Monolith is so nice. That's just the kind of value you can get with the furnaces too. Like, look, that thing just over there all by itself. You know what? It's gonna get taken out. It's gonna get taken out. I'm gonna pop this king ability as well. Might as well. And there we go. Easy peasy. Whole bunch of dragons up. 3 heroes still up. Furnaces. All 4 furnaces still up as well. Easy peasy. Easy. Alright, multi-infernos here. Can we get into these multis? Double Riksha cans there. I mean, we could probably try getting in from this way. Into this multi, get into this town hall, maybe into the others. Maybe. We'll have to see. But we could definitely get this one in town hall, which will be worthwhile value, because we send our King Siege Bricks around this way, and Dragons into there. We funnel in this way. And that'll work out. Alright, RC coming in this way. We'll do 7. Alright, she's making her way. Then we'll do 3. Okay, she's not quite making her way, but she's doing it eventually. Alright, 7. I kind of messed up the pathing. I really, really did. We'll do 3. Yeah, she's going to do Ring Around the Rosie. She'll get into these Infernos. That's okay. So, you know what? We're kind of flipping the plan around for a second. I'm going to risk the Fox right here. Yeah, I did. It did kill the Fox. Invis. Alright, try push into this poison. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Into the town hall. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. So King Siege Bricks back through here. Dragon's back through this way. We will get the town hall. We got lucky. I'm not gonna lie. That was luck. Alright. We'll send some loons here. And Inferno Dragons. Baby Dragon. We need to drop a poison. Alright, and a Valkyrie for these ice golems. We'll pop this Warden ability, heal everything back up. Rocket Loons for his air defense. 3 of them will help take that out. Because I have to get through that mortar first. Alright, so we'll get through this Inferno. And we're just kind of going to loop around this way. We're going to drop our Furnace on this back end. Some archers up top to help. We got to get through this sweeper, which is going to be annoying for a second. And dragons get hit by a bunch of air traps for a second. Okay, Minion Prince ability through there. This skeleton spell is about to go crazy here. It's about to. We'll pop the king ability as well to get to that monolith, help out a little bit. Alright. Well, we're going to send a rocket loon in there as well, so it can get that death damage on there. Any little bit's going to help out. Any little bit. The wizard's got it. Alright. And the furnace is going to help with this multi-gear. The minion prince coming around. Dragons coming around from up top. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Alright, and the archers coming up. Alright, minion prince can take out the air defense. We got the snakes from the king. The furnaces from every single angle coming on through. Yeah, this base is gone. We got the sneezy, the boogers. GG. GG. I like the sneezy like that. I like it. If you guys enjoyed the video, I appreciate if you guys liked and subscribed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.